munyina ha mama kwa ba de mobile TV XYZ and power 97.9 FM ne fe radio XYZ 93.1 o promoto breaker sebo and a memenda eprebusomen leader to so do ebien emede erebremwe ne nyina no efriya main studio sa yewa number 37 Abebrese Street Osu Accra ebekwa akofa voter power so 94.1 Global FM ewo ho sharp water den Sroma FM wan krankwanta boem ewo jasi kanjinyami wo sampa nananom ewo hafo go so Western Radio waziama elembele KFM 92.1 wo paza Nglegi FM wo bole Vinci Radio ni TV wo dunkwa onofin Atom Local FM was Citra High Radio so wo bechem Radio SM online.com ni apo 68 FM wo Virginia USA tune in power 97.9 Desi Radio ewo Italy Hadam Fopa Radio wo Pare G Life Radio wo UK OPD Radio wo UK my XYZ online.com multi TV digibox ni so radio channel XYZ so kase boy enam ho na wi streaming live dia na ye Facebook Power 979 FTV XYZ Ghana YouTube ye XYZ broadcasting Laos Alliance Television of America bridge memu kasebo nam ho Wimpan Sampam Widi FM so opusiga NFA Sunset Radio kasebo enam ho Rich FM 98.7 wasin so Bogo so important so me pamocho kasebo enam ho nom Trinity wanga so ewo important ho Damba ye Woti Radio so 11.5 Gateway Radio wo Nkwata South ne bedi makotimbi Seni no na otwe biara no na ye beko na otwe ni nyina mu no His Excellency John Dramani Mahama edwumedi agro a wedi wo mampanyin atena no ye dimu amane bo bebrem ni mia wakonyina no emu nkyirem ewom Her Excellency Professor Nana Jenopokwa Jima Ghana mampanyin abedi ekire edi sema to go aka kire custom officers afoforo na won atete won akotre ni mu ewie ekirem so won moden so wode integrity be ye adwuma Onko yen krofo bia se bia okasongo be kire won ebia wongo wewie sikase ne be ye Ghana yan sikasem ye benya nsa kire mapa ewom policy dom sa heni eye Christian tete yohunu edi nsema to gwa kire se eye ade se aban ene afia police fo betoto niama wongebu akwanya edi ama obi biara Ghana mebunga wope police mu akwan na won akosum ewo ye man emu na mprempren ye ni made ba kwan a erikoso wo man mu se mensin kropon abang empanyifu se bia metropolitan municipal and district chief executive yeguso ayere papa won ebubobubo ding no na akopemu wotema enye yize wotema what say tema metropolitan assembly tema mayor ehu asem aba ma menimu erika say no adehye a won ewotema echirem se won atitititi eding bi what say wojetuma enye yi eyi ni semfoforo bi na na wiabre ya krako fida komatena se Ameriba ba kenkan ede ya mamuse kasebo efe insem no emu nkyirem ankasa enen edrumi minde biara eya yetahwe o mampanyin atenae no mampanyin ankasa oni na abedi ekire dwumedi a wongedi na otwenu mu ni nyina no na yenga kan nyina bom na yede ho amanebo abedam obi wo ho na otwenu mu no wenya akwanya entie ana wentumi ahwe television Inti ya na memenda dwusa na yenga bone tofa ye de nyina abesom mo na atwenu eba na wie no ye ne mo Erika se no His Excellency John Dramani Mahama nra she na tarifita ekopuem wo bia ya tete Ghana fo a won abeye asrafo wo mamu won apon won ho ekokasai wo ho ena adwumadi fofora odi ni na atwenu mu nyina no wisdom hede jome se ne ye ne de biara da no enenso wakeka ni nyina esiani.
This is the first of John Mahama's second administration. President John Mahama began the week with a change of guard ceremony at the presidency.
The president proceeded to join the Africa Center for Excellence 10th anniversary celebration right after the change of guard ceremony at the presidency.
This celebration marks a decade of transformative progress, partnerships and groundbreaking achievements in higher education, scientific research and regional collaboration across our continent. The ACE program has emerged as a model of distinction, fostering innovation, nurturing world-class expertise, and strengthening institutional capacities in critical sectors such as health, agriculture, engineering, and the applied sciences.
He later welcomed to the presidency President of Czech Republic, Petr Pavel, for a 3-day state visit. The two presidents, after bilateral talks, addressed the nation.
We're part of our bilateral cooperation, which were affected by the debt exchange because of Ghana's debt default. Mr. President was very kind enough to draw our attention again to the EU's Global Gateway program, which is meant to finance key infrastructural projects in developing nations.
I'm truly convinced that temporary financial difficulties of Ghana shouldn't lead us to a conclusion that we should look at the prospect of development of economic relations in a skeptical way.
President John Mahama later visited and addressed the Ghana-Czech Republic Business Forum.
Ghana is open for business, and we stand ready to work with our Czech partners to create prosperity for our people. Together, we can build a future of shared economic growth and development. On the side of Ghana, I can assure Your Excellency that our Association of Ghana Industries, our Chambers of Commerce, Chamber of Agribusiness Ghana, our Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and our mission in Prague are already planning to organize a trade and investment forum in Prague later this year.
Ghana is a natural partner to Czech Republic, a country with high democratic standards, vibrant civil society, great economy, a lot of natural resources, conditions for agriculture, but also a country that is not only stable itself, but also creates conditions for stability in the region. And that's why it is a natural partner to create these little islands of stability, goodwill, and cooperation.
The president on Friday commissioned new graduates of the Ghana Military Academy, the 63rd edition.
This intervention will actualize the upgrading of the commissioning course to a postgraduate diploma status for newly commissioned officers. I am committed to supporting the National Defense University to realize its full potential. This specialized institution will run strategic academic courses to support government's efforts for strategic higher education for qualified Ghanaians, civilians, and the military.
President is ending the week with the launch of the Feed Ghana program in the Bono region.
Enti eyi wisdom hedejome na manebo odifia omampanin atena abraye ning na wi abraye bra donko bebo pepepe no His Excellency John Dramani Mahama bekwa kopuem ewo bono mantem ahenkro eye tachima mu na honom odu honom a one tachima manhene ebekwa konya nkitahudi na no nsusu nsem ane no wi a factories ahoro so omampanin edinani ebekwa kohwe no echi kra no obekwa kopawo eye Feed Ghana ejumadi no ho entama na de no wi a ansan wasang abepuemu ewo enkran yentu akase bono so na abedi chi Her Excellency Professor Nana Jane Opoku Ajiman edin sema to gwa kwama Ghana mebun Ghana deshi ya nansen yara won akoje entitewe ewie na won apon won hu se wo begina Ghana yanhye ene yamboda horo nyina so se wo begije to ede ama yense ne be o man no betumi akonanim. Her Excellency Professor Nana Jane Opoku Ajiman nam so ede afutu akwa ma won se sabre am akoje sa entitewe ewie no momomoden se mubema entitewe ampanyefo ede ama mu no bedi mu anim kan mo ye adwuma ho beda ho krojen se ne ebeye na oman Ghana ye betumi atumpon ewo yensika gije ene fe yensika sem nyina emu. Professor Nana Jane Opoku Ajiman enam opening out no ye ni chief of staff ewo ni office so Alex Egbefia so eno de nsemi tu gwa wobra ye nuanom yi epon won ho na wo ye amane ni amamre wo je won tumu ewo from Mantam Importem ena ora Alex Egbefia edi nsemi tu gwa wo ho.
My dear graduates, today you join the Ghana Revenue Authority, an institution that stands as the economic gateway of our nation. The authority is critical to the revenue mobilization, trade facilitation, and public safety. Your responsibilities are therefore profound, as you will be the guardians of our borders, facilitators of legitimate trade, and critical collectors of revenue that funds our national development. We gather at a crucial moment in our country's economic journey. Lately, the global financial landscape is changing drastically with uncertainties. The recent closure of some international funding sources has significant impact on African countries, and Ghana is no exception. This situation presents challenges, but more importantly, it clarifies our path forward. Now more than ever, there is a pressing need to to develop homegrown solutions to our national challenges. There's the pressing need to diversify funding sources and strengthen domestic revenue generation. There's also the need to reform our tax systems, foster public-private partnerships, and seek innovative financing models wherever possible.
A chief of staff or Mampenyin Abediachre ni office. The thing at the Ora Alex Segbefia. And watching one fan someone so as to chim so when him ye pa say Ejuma Fuya Wakoka, one we are no penny fui and who no nature. Wamu isha and so a bang a bay and she said a bear or Benya Mebundo Akoka won now obetimi agijeto at the ama or mangi out bra washe a Ghana Revenue Authority I say. Obinfo na na jeno pokwa jiman chiremu se sene niema esifa erekonom abank so beye nhye biom sene beye na niema wo behia akade ene sikasem anase won tare niema behye won kutupa a wo betumi aye adwuma ni ye ni obronika ni se conditions of service no abank so bebo moden so behye wo kutupa wo sa afam ho sene beye a wo betumi aye adwuma ni ye na boa maman Ghana etumi akonanim e wo yansika DJ enyina mu eno so se no Alex Segbefia e kanify.
Reviewing the Petroleum Revenue Management Act 2011 Act 815 to maximize petroleum revenue for development. And 6, harmonizing and standardizing the tax regime to ensure equity in tax administration for effective revenue mobilization. To achieve these measures, the role of the Ghana Revenue Authority is indispensable. The revenue you collect represents the lifeblood of our national development agenda. Every CD properly assessed and collected becomes the building blocks in a new school, medicine in a rural hospital, or investment in our nation's critical infrastructure. Your vigilance at our ports and land borders will help to curtail smuggling while protecting Ghanaian businesses from unfair competition. Your work attitude will determine whether Ghana becomes a preferred trade destination for international commerce or it will be bypassed for more business-friendly.
Eyiri ye jumedi enra ekoso ewo kwetoi ewo framantemo ena ora Alex Segbefia kogina omampanyin abedi echire obinfu jena na opokwa jimangan ena odi tu gwana chem bibliom se omomoden hwe se niam yede nam kuntu na se ne obronika ne se smuggling ena fake kita she pro ni dwumidi no obetwe wo ho edi afim na ne ma konka na jumedi na se no opanya kan oyo tetena ni mind dis amanyoku no brembro no ena oto omampanyinfo eba no amanyosam emu Dr. Samuel Ofusampofo na wonyina woka ho bi yentu akase bono so na Deputy Ranking Member Dima Defense and Interior Committee of Parliament Kofi Amankwa Menu den sema to gwa chimse na nsensem bia police dom sahene aka efa kwanga obefa so na wonga fa mofra anase mebun police adwumaku no mu no chimse opanyi ankasa yi.
The visit by the IGP to the Bawku enclave is a step in the right direction. I mean, it's something that everybody should applaud. But what I am reading from social media, if that is true, then the IGP's visit is rather going to create more problems than good. To say that lay down your tools and that if you lay down your tools, we will consider you for recruitment. It's something that one cannot understand.
Ora Kofi Menu Amankwa Menu Deputy Ranking Member of Defense and Interior Committees of Parliament. Ni nyinemu ana police dom sahene Christian Tete Yohuno nso nsema to gwa chim se Ghana bang enefa police fo kwanga wofa so na de biada wo de fa mebun ansa na won timidi won ho akodom police adwumaku no mu no sa pepepe no obefa so.
The youth have put down their weapons and they are ready to receive the droppers. So the assurance we gave to them is that put down your weapons, and when it comes to recruitment, we'll give you the advantage to participate. Go through the normal process. I didn't say anything wider to maybe to show the requirement, but it looks as if the media is publishing something quite different. They will go through the normal process. And then instead of centralizing recruitment in Accra, centralizing recruitment in
police dom sahene Christian Tete Yohuno Ose ne din no eneng ne na busuafo mote ne yentua so concept foforo mudia na osuafo no hwe humasian nsem so eye Haruna Idrisu din sematogwa erekyerem se na nse amane bobi aba na wo kyerem se nkrofo bi anase nipa ewo mama yeresum abange anase omange a wonye mfisha eduosandere ko wonya no wonkofie no kyerem se won a wo mu wo humasian afemu no de opani kyerem se wonka ho bi ode nsem itugwa na wo kyerkyerem yie kama kama ede a kyerɛ wo dwumadi bi aba so ewo kramantema.
Taking a major decision on post-retirement contract of appointments to public service and for retired public servants who has attained the age of 60 with a new strong government position not to grant post-retirement contracts. The essence of this briefing is to assure the men and women in academia that they are not affected by this decision, and therefore faculty and faculty members be assured that they are exempt from this directive. And for their purposes, they will go through their councils, the public service and appropriate institution where necessary for those approvals.
Haruna Idrisu yosrafo hwe ye humesian nsem so na osrafo no hwe Ghana ye ngapomuden nsem so ye kwabena mita kwanda kyerem se ade bi hawadwene ye papa titire okopem rija banga yaresabia won kramanta ma se ne niema agegu niema asai no kyerem se hawadwene ye pa opanyin di nsem tu gwa wabra on nsem twefo retwitwi nkomo na nankasa de nani ko hwe se ne adwumadi ahoro erekoso ewo ho kyerem se MRI and CT scan ewo ho nyina no amane boni kyerem se ne nyina se ya ntumi nya adwuma ye no o se hawadwene esanse bra NDC for worry fi abemu e wo 2016 no na nya sa tibia no na yaresa bia no ete ansa na wogya wo ye ede ma eye MPP fo nso mfisha wo twentam impanifo yi MPP fo won abese niam dodo e wo reach abanga yaresa bia.
During the transition period, we read certain documents to the effect that there was a program running, that program was supposed to fix all these equipment. But later in the report, I remember that they said these facilities or these equipment had been fixed. But unfortunately, that is not the case. Policy directions. I've said it everywhere that I do not understand why hospitals, district hospitals, regional hospitals, teaching hospitals cannot invest part of their internally generated funds into maintaining the facilities. We have the opportunity to meet all the medical directors, the CEOs of these facilities, and that would be a policy direction every CEO or every medical director should comply with.
Kwa bana mita kando eyo swafo hwe Ghana yenga pomuden nsem so ene niema horo wa rekoso wo honom se ne yare tititite no ye gedi se mpanyifo beto ho anamon na senior nipa bi ekoje ayarehwe ewo rija banga yaresabia wo kyerem se wo rigigegige wo sike bia enam ne mra kwanso no obetimi etu ho anamon eyi ye nsem ayare tete ye ne de akire enti eho amane boba ye de ne nyina mu nsem bebre eye yengetiefo ne fa ahwefo yenko yenganima na opanyin ananse yara woje ni tumu so no eno meye Kumasi mayor ne din ede Richard Ofori Ajiman Buedi ena ode nsema tugwa kokobo ena ode akwama omanfo amoritunton nema ewo Kumasi mbiaya ye makwansa mbetimi akotunton nema wo ho ne odronika ne se pavement ni so no o se munyina mu mfi ho esanse enya de so ba besuso so mo so wo ho opanyin di nsema tugwa wo bra na no assemblyman a wo mo Kumasi to aba afa woje ni tumu se o meye wo mayor
Eduma me ba be ma pani na se me me. Na so me am otufo. Enti abre ne da nyina no. Me de ani de ese efata be ma nana no. Na me de otufo so akwa nkyere. E de adiduma. Me gidi se samo kama ho. Na ye saadwen. Na ye nyina ya de ko benkroma. Me pensu e Kumasi kodue. Eni pe dane kaka. Kwani se onyame be nam menemoso. Na ya manfo eso nya adwuma yo ma ye Kumasi enyoma aye dada no ya sese di na ye ekono na se da chi bi ye gina wa se de maka kire me ma ne se ombetime de omo se si ombo se omba pa na di university ko obo ase no Yes, sir, to be the assessing people say, we so get it back, massive.
Eyi opanyin a won ato aba ma no so me Kumasi Mayor Richard Ofori Agimabodi na motene ne nu eche santimanta mesuafo Dr. Frank Amwako hene nso echirem se omomoden bra wa be no obetumi aye adwuma ye na so omanfo no nyina na fei one stakeholders nyina nso ebenya nkitahudi na namontu biara obetu no wo nyina won enye entum.
Acting mayor and regional minister say na ensemble no wo atia ne ma bi ho ya o mpese obeye na bewie na nipa no be ba no be dey so be na adwuma nti ba bia na very critical for me interim management teams na manage issues na my wa be no betina no wa confirm o ene ma bi na tia bo ma na adwuma na koso kele say number 1 a huge area also na ni ko ho I don't know metro mass and so a huge area sanitation issue within the metro and so a huge area.
Eye Santimanta Musuafo ne ding de Dr. Frank Amwako ehene. A higher power 97.9 F TV XYZ and Radio XYZ 93.1 or promoter breakers yebo mayentuaso enko insemfofro na yegusu gina eye mayor Mensi Gropon and ya bankrati penifun sem kroyemo. Esang se enkramanta made no enyamaye so ho akra no enyejo akra litema ojejine mu ne ne ngankasa edin ni nyamaye na no pe yara tema honum na deshi no mu bia won ewo ho erechirem se ene won atete se obi edin bi ni na wim se anhwe yi a ene wodi tema meyoyi ebehye ne nsa eno na deshi a won ewo tema chem se sa osimasi mudi tema hye ne nsema ene ye ne mude ewo tema enye izekra wo se wonye ntum ne enye ntum otena esang se tema eye tema fudia tema eye enkran fudia enti wo se yemfa tema no ema obi asabio oye nkrani oye gandangbo oye otitema ho no ma onim wo mu nsem egwadifo a wo ho ene fei apopofo ene me a wo mutunton nam ewo tema wonim wo mu se obetimi akabi ede ama won enti wo mu de ne awore tete no wo bompa se enkoye sa mmom se ko base wonim no wo de sa position ekoma obi a onye tamani anaso onye nkran ni dia eni panifo beti won kan ye pa wonam so dia de so dia kwa ma his excellency John Dramani Mahama se JMA u beje won bosi eni anya hwe nkra no tema wani da ho ehono mu ena ye industrial hub ewo Ghana enti se sadia fameyo no famobia oye temani not won ase obetimi aka won sem ede ama won bro our friends and traffic nhyem no owura Ashite Ishmael ono no ginam eno kasa ekirem se JM wasira wara ene amane ni amamra woye wo kire nantwe ni nyina wo twa nantwe ti shu di moja ni gu fam se JM ti won sem Ishmael
kaje ne bete yoma ni wo mojote nyemi wo kome ne baji abi right adade tema leadership yawo hane never power but ni ko mani bi yo ni jote ne kan ni we ne tema fema bi ale tema fema tema nyemi ni shama ni come to 2 come to 3 come to 9 tema fema bi tema shia tema ni tambi yo wo ko bi ote ne ke the bright na ta kele ha wo ne yo ni ga tema shia wo tema bi ko shama wo ta agbo ko wo ta agbo ni wo tema mancha wo omwe bo le ba ko mancha le wo mane ku cho le selefie nko to sini telefai le mancha na mi wo e ba nle ba ke do alo idano
eyi eye Ashite Ishmael oye temafo bomba no deni anedei wo friends am twerefo nhyem ena wode nsami atugwei eno achi emia ne meba ne empanyifo a wo mo tema Newtown eye habo ho fishing habo ho wo se jai ene JM wo se wosere ye papa eye nguto de eye nkua de ye wanga se de fama wo enti wo.
We want our mayor to be a Tema indigene. simply because we also deserve anything good. Not that we are not against the fact that Northerners, big positions that have been headed by very important institutions in Tema has been given to Northerners and Rotarians. It's not as if we are better off than them, but we want to tell His Excellency that what is good for the geese is also good for the gander. Maybe they can have to call Jack about the Motamashona. Why not to Jack and the Woody, the father would fair. Tamati and the rock. Nobody have brought in the name here. Go to see. They don't want about Patamaka. She and not what she can't get about. No, I'm going to be Baba. Bawku, I don't know. Gapua, I don't know. Mana, I know support. No, I don't know. TBC, no, I don't know.
Ete yiye eye emia mpanyimfo ne fema ba mrante a won ewo tema ena moti won ne no mame nkopue mu wo esonafo no panyin a won ato aba yi no nanse yara so mensi grupo abankra panyin wo ho ne din e de honorable Benjamin ka e kirem se akwan anye e wo honom ena na ohwe se obetumi asiesie di amane manfo
na wotwe ena ye nyina kwakwa adoma na ye bubo mites e de ama wo mo ohwe akwan a enya nwie peye ohwe ensu a enya nwie peye ohwe light a enya peye enne ne bosome na honorable Dr. Eric Poku e power nkofobia enya kore esunafo south baby na light ni dia eni abosome nsia enko na afiso no ne de light e de eko enti adwuma ne de ya hyehyɛ bebebe na emerepam no ye be friends and chefo na ida tudwa se be ya obebe hu dwumadie poten a e ba beye no esunafo south
Enwechi ena eye mantem no musuafo ahafo regional minister honorable Charity Gardner enso kirem se mu asabre yo ngagemu atumu se mu meye kropon mensi no kropon abankra jimpanyifo no mu moden se mu beye mu adwuma yie se na beye na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama bosha wahye no programs ahoro mu beye nyina no ehumma mfaso infama omanfo a won ewo ho
so no pinkumtuo efama o district a o mu no sanse yemkumtuo na o man no ehwehwe eya adwuma ana youth ni hwehwe si etimi ka bom ne eya sa anyoma we nyina ma youth no any community na ndidi so ombenye yemu didie ama ye next elections no manye yemu ahotoso asa ato apa ama ye itime charge o mu say going forward no bibia atimemufo hia no they should go and fight so the beya omonso so
Charity Gardner eya half of mantemu eye suafo ono na mote nene no Teuni yamfa kasebo ni nyina mra na wie dia ene gedi kakra bi na ye de beka ho na era Rosalie Makosia Mante eyobi a ya ne muruka sei no wiasa fa na nyina wagedim Guinness World Record so bia otumi aya makeup bi pass abre sa ne gedi no ana say ne munyam no aba Ghana odi na abodi no akọkire Ghana Tourism Authority mpanifo na sabre ya ne mu Erica Sen mpanifo so abono abosu sei wetumi aya ade ye pa na Rosalie bra onya akonya no ne sem trefo retwetwe nkomo chim se eyi enya nkranhyesem infama Ghana mebe nyina
for longest makeup application, and I attempted this record 3rd April and ended it today, like last year, a day like this, 7th April. So it is exactly 1 year I attempted the record. And yes, during our time was kind of thorns everywhere, and there was not a lot of people following because they were tired, because a lot of people abuse it. But I took it upon myself to do this marathon to showcase what we have as a young woman or as a gentleman.
Deputy CEO Dim Authority no ora Abeku Agri Santana no so kasa wa say jumedinase. Brepemo no yensa kan Abeku Santana ninsema okan a deputy CEO the Ghana Tourism Authority ninsema okan brepemo no yensa kan ye de ebe bremo wie na omanga de hye eno so ne ebegina ene wi break ase boy ye de beso mo TVXYZ and Power 97.9 FM Radio XYZ 93.1 no eha ena ye de ni nyinara ebesi ede amamuna production team na we are bring me that was here pa MC amunyina me that was na radio producer Adam was happy birthday and koma kafi glabu who said in here glabu kafi glabu I think chef gazugo kafi glabu was happy birthday to you uokutubabi Adam was Mika Josoma happy birthday nene oh lovely Wani beje hu. Omaga de shimi da mase se mo tie mi no mo hwe me. Se me de kase boy abramo ne mi producer soronko e ya kosia. Me da